In this video, I'd like to discuss sandblasted signs. Sandblasted signs refers to anything that is generally engraved via sandblaster or some type of blown abrasive. If we're looking at the estimate within control and at the sandblast product, the first thing we come to is the quantity being ordered. Then whether you're blasting on one side, both sides, or are you blasting two separate pieces of wood or material and then mounting them back to back. The height and width of those images, the material type that's being blasted, the material itself, the perimeter cut and how it's being cut, the complexity, if it needs to be masked, such as the pre-mask, the sandblast mask, and the equipment that's going to be blasting it, and the type of abrasive. The blast depth, or the approximate depth that you're trying to achieve, and then a percent removal. The percent removal refers to the amount of the board that you plan to remove and charge bill for. It defaults to 100%, and if I look at the calculator, you'll notice that it by default assumes the height and width of the area being blasted is equal to the material, which is okay in most situations depending on how you like to charge. I can adjust that and say no, I'm only doing a 24 by 12, and you'll notice it readjusts my percentage removal. Or I could say for informational purposes that I have a 24 by 12 inch logo, and then I need to type some characters as well. The letter height and the stroke width of those characters. This is also going to give a percentage removal, and it's going to add the two together to give you a total removal. Once I have that calculated, we can either go to the painting options, where you're choosing a primer, what type of primer, how it's being painted on the face or the face trim. Now remember, the face refers to the broad overcoat of the face, typically rolled or sprayed on, where the trim is the more detail within it. Then the back, inside the blasted area, if there requires an overcoat, and if gold leafing is required, and how many inches of gold leafing. This concludes our sandblast product overview. If you have further questions, please review our other videos or contact Serious Implementation Department. Thank you.